Hello, hello. Yo, what's up? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing fine. So, we're gonna continue our Apple Pencil tip project today. And we're just gonna start from where we left off the other stream. So we pretty much had the design done. I mean, for the silhouette, I guess, and the metal tip, which is the part that helps detect the pressure. And well, we're gonna finish the inside today. Last time I was missing one measurement. We should be fine today because I already measured it, so let's see. Let me just switch on transparency, and we're gonna need another subtool as a guide. Let's just duplicate this. Let's switch this to the bottom. Okay, turn off transparency for now. And we're gonna need this to be about, let's see, 5.4 millimeters. Let's just put that here. So the X and the Y don't really matter for now. So 5.4, and resize, and let's turn on transparency again. Whoops. So the 5.4 starts about here. Let me just, right. So this starts about here, and I'm just gonna, alright. So now that we have our guide here, you're gonna need to put the metal tip about, let's just switch these off for now. So this is our guide. Which means that I wonder if my measurements are correct. Well, but anyway, this tip kinda has a spring on this part, so it retracts I don't think this should be a problem. I think we'll see it when we test it. So yeah, for now let's just roll with this. So let's switch this on again. I think this should be fine here. And let's just turn off transparency. And we don't need the guide anymore. For now at least. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna, let me think. So we need to see the metal tip here. So we need to, let's just duplicate one of the cylinders. Can be this one, doesn't really matter. Let's duplicate. So it needs to be on subtraction mode, but it needs to be above the metal tip, otherwise it's gonna cut it too. And we're just gonna go here and just, let me just make this smaller. Wait, what? Oh, that's why it wasn't doing anything. Let's make it bigger. All right, now it's too big. This is just a rough guide for now, so doesn't really matter much. So let's just, whoops, let's just adjust the X and the Y for now. Let's go to deformation. So size, turn off the Z-axis and just make this bigger. We should probably also taper this on the end. Let's turn off the X and taper. Let me just turn on transparency for a bit. Yeah, this is way too big. Let's just make this smaller and we're gonna adjust it again. So make this bigger. Let's taper it again and make it bigger again. Maybe make it a bit smaller since it's clipping a bit. Yeah, it needs to be smaller. We should probably match the angle too, because the angle was too big. Yeah, this looks about right. I'm just kind of improvising here. Alright, I think this should be enough. So now that we have the main pencil, I guess we need to make some adjustments, because right now this just looks like a regular Apple Pencil, but I have some other ideas for it, which I think are pretty cool. So what we're gonna do now is just duplicate this again. Actually, no, wait. Let's switch this off. And we have the metal tip here, but we actually have other plans. So yeah, let's duplicate this now. This might seem just all kind of random, but I promise it's gonna make sense in the end. Let's just remove a bit of the taper, and we're gonna do another subtraction here, but it's gonna be different. So the previous subtraction we did was to about here, to this part. So what we're gonna do is from this point forward, it's actually gonna be, instead of plastic, it's gonna be cork. And what that's gonna allow for us is to have a smoother drawing experience, and it's gonna provide some resistance, kind of like with silicone, but it's a natural material, and for a pencil tip it's gonna be quite cheap and quite easy to replace too. So our plan right now is to just build this part here. Let me just remove the tip. We're gonna build this part here, and by build I mean 3D print this part. We're gonna have a hole for this tip, And then we're gonna manually make the cork part by hand. So I think this is gonna be pretty fun. So let me just think. So what we need right now is to make the hole for the tip, and for that I'm gonna duplicate this. Let's just hide this, and this second one I'm gonna use it for another Boolean subtraction, but I can't just do it with this one because we need to have a slight margin for the a tolerance for the actual tip to fit in, otherwise it's not gonna fit in the hole. So in order to do that, I'm just going to go to deformation, and if I choose inflate, wait, that's actually not a really good idea. What about inflate balloon? Let's see. Let's just switch this subtool here. I think I actually need to make the hole bigger because this is at such a small scale that even with a resin 3D printer, it's gonna be pretty difficult to be 100% accurate. So let's just make this bigger just for safety. Let's go to inflate balloon again. Let's hit from the other side. Maybe now it's too big. Wait. Whoops. Well, I think we're gonna try it like this, and then if the tolerances are too big or too small, we'll just try again. So let's see, let's hide this, and yeah, I think that's it. So what we're gonna do now is just make a Boolean mesh of this. Make Boolean mesh. And now we're gonna append this new subtool to our project. And Here it is. Let's hide everything else and let's just put this, whoops, let's put this here for now. So what we have to do now is make it just one solid piece, because if you look at the polyframes, it's just different objects meshed together. So we need to make this watertight, just one mesh for 3D printing. So let's see. Let's turn polyframe off. So there's several ways to do this. Let's first go to geometry and let's go to modify topology and let's weld points and close holes first. Now let's see, 3D print hub, ,3D print hub, check mesh volume, and it should be all right. Now the next thing we need to do is update the size ratios, and it's this one. And yeah, that's looking good. So I think that for today that's gonna be it. Today's just a smaller stream because I'm actually really tired. So what we're gonna do on the next episode is, I mean, not episode, the next part. On the next part, we're actually gonna be 3D printing this, or I'll 3D print it and I'm just going to analyze it on stream, so we see what we need to change, or what we need to fix, or if there's anything that we can improve in the design. And yeah, I think we're probably going to need to change the threads, maybe this hole right here, so that everything fits nice and snugly. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Let's just save this. Alright, done. Yeah, that's looking nice. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you're watching, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a shorter stream. My brain is super smooth right now. I really need to go to sleep. And yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day or night or wherever you are. I hope you stay safe, and I wish you all the best. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye bye.